Right, the game has started. And it is me to go first. I have the Q. Not much I can do with it this turn. The Q goes quite well with the T and the N. So I might just play something like Goy here. This is still good in the CSW 19, which ISC currently uses, I believe. So, is there something better? Maybe Gory? I don't think Gyron is good. I think that's Gyron with an I, not with a... Oh, it is good with a Y, yeah. I think it might also be good with the I, but... Okay, so 22 there for Gyron. Now I've got some real problems. The Q and no way to get rid of it. Currently, my opponent might provide an A through which I could play cat, or an I somewhere to play. Well, nice bingo. Okay, so I'll just dump my Q there. Not much more I can do apart from changing. Awful rack leave, but the longer I hang on to this Q, the worse it's going to be. So 21 for cat, a long way from a bingo. This is going to be very difficult to resolve. What do we got? Foot. I got the foot component. I got V's and K's and duplicate O's and T's. So what's the best I can do? Play on to the Y, perhaps. Footy. Terrible rack leave, but rack leave's always going to be pretty awful. I suppose I have took here for 25. Really want to get rid of the V and the K in one hit. A play of Volk, for example, VOLK. That's not going to happen on this particular turn. I've got the CK combo, but nothing that I can see ending in CK and reaching the double word. I guess I have fork. I think footy maybe. The only reason I'm contemplating footy is because I have the K hotspot there. I know the X also goes there, but 22 is about as good as I'm going to get, and perhaps I can score next turn either in this spot at F6 or I8 with my K. So I'll go with this. Okay, I've got, what have I got? Key. Just looking at ways to... Raj takes an A. I don't have one of them. And I don't have a way of playing under the J either, so that's not an option for me this turn. suppose a player of geek would score fairly well. 42. Yeah, not going to do much better than that. Oh, so duplicate O and U. I have the out prefix, but the rest of the rack pretty unfavourable. 48 for opponent, so he's a sizable bingo ahead there. Looking at ways of getting value off the J. Out Vi onto an E. Nothing. I don't have an N for chin. Looking at a 5-letter play ending in CY. Doesn't look promising. So what else have we got? Maybe just Ivy over here. Ivy 17. It seems weak, but what can one do? Still a way away from a bingo. Well, just one letter off, actually. Outsaw, but for the V, if that was an S. So, looking at ways to get rid of the V, play of a Rav. Still don't like this duplicate O combo. The out prefix is quite good, but 26, can I do better than 26? With a decent rack leave, that's the question. I have Vrao on my rack. This is very kind of loose play. 18 gives back too much, doesn't make sense to do that. I'll just go with Rav. I almost have Oistiti. Oistiti. Oh, that would have to be a T, and then I'd need an I to play onto. So not as close as it initially looked. It's a type of bird, I believe, Oistiti. You can spell it a few different ways. So what I've got, I-O here. I-O for 12. Or do I change? It's not a terrible rack leave, but it's not great. It's very average. I do have the S for pluralizing Rav. I think I'll go with this. Nope, not quite. I duplicate the U, so still struggle street. Opponent. Well, there's 2 blanks unseen, so maybe tile turnover is going to be the way to go here. Maybe keep SHT and change. I don't know. What about UH? What is... It's 19, it's got to be better than changing. Yeah, I'll go with this. Although tile turnover is what I was talking about, and 2 blanks unseen, but I got to keep scoring. I don't draw a blank, but I am a little closer to bingo territory. I have the I ST component. I have the ISO prefix, but the rest of it doesn't look great. Out. No. Right, so what does one get rid of here? Mutt. Tum. And dim, maybe. Tushy. Is tushy good? Tushy. Tushes, I think, but tushy and stushy. I think tushy is good. I'll give it a go anyway. It does play currently in column 13. Does it play anywhere else? Not that I can see. Let's see if it is in fact good. Tushy. Yeah, it is. So that's fine. I do draw another blank, which is great. I have the ing. Just looking at my time, I'm down to 3:33, so I really have to start. I have Eanling, Eanling, and leaning. Ginnells. I think Ginnells might be good. Doesn't. Oh, well, yeah, it would play if it was good. 2, 4, so Ginnells certainly rings a bell. Anything with the I in. And something ending in T. IENT, something ENT, Lingian. I'll go with Ginnells because I'm low on time. And I draw the other blank as well. Maybe a compound word. Whenever I have clunky consonants, there's always the possibility of a compound word. But for now, looking at ways of scoring with my W and P. So, what do I have? I guess I have WO there for 28. It's a little bit volatile. I don't know if it's necessary to be that volatile. This left part of the board pretty dead. Nothing goes in front of WOC, and the X is unlikely to be used. Takes A, so WOAD is good. I can play WOAD, keep the blank. And flap, I have the flap component. Flappiest through a few floaters. That's not going to happen. Have the full component. Tap fools. I don't think tap fools. Something through the X maybe. Fax. Fax plate or something. No, I can't really see anything there. So where can I score with my F? No trips that I can see. drainers. Okay. I've got flaps here for 39. That'll put me in a good position to go out next turn. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then I'm definitely going out. My opponent has, well, just vowels. I have laxist here, just for face value of 12. Not very much, although it might be enough to win. And I could deliberately go out slower and score more. Yeah, I'll go out in 2 moves, only because I know my opponent isn't likely to score more than, say, 15. But probably laxist is the way to go. Unless my opponent scores in the mid-20s, I think just a 15-point play or so will be enough to get across the line. So, just looking at parallel plays here. So XO takes an N. He's got 10, but anything through the A should get me across the line. So even a play like steals, that'll win it with 9. Yeah, not going to look around too much. That should do it. So steals for 9. And 434 to me, 421 to my opponent. So close game, and yeah, hope you enjoyed watching that one, and I will see you next time.